Yusuke Murata, the illustrator for One Punch Man, is hailed as possibly the greatest manga artist of our generation. But did you know that he also draws a ton of other anime and manga as well, including a lot of your favorites? His Dragon Ball and Spider-Man illustrations are off the charts, unbelievably good. And not only that, he loves to draw some of his favorite shows, even like Star Wars and Mega Man and tons of others. So this is gonna be an extremely fun video. I've been collecting images from Yusuke Murata throughout the years of a variety of his other artworks because I'm just completely mesmerized by him. He's my favorite manga artist in the entire world. He's unbelievably inspirational, and I look forward to every single One Punch Man chapter that comes out simply for his art alone, not to mention how much I love the story. So in this video, what we're gonna do is go through all of these pictures: Yu-Gi-Oh!, Fire Force, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Power Rangers, and the list goes on. And if you like Murata's females, like Fubuki and Tatsumaki, just wait until you see his Cammy and Chun-Li. You love anime and manga stories, which means our partner, Webnovel, is perfect for you. Webnovel is a website that hosts a huge library of novels and comics. Reincarnated with the Strongest System is one of my favorites, as the main character constantly levels up and uses a magical progression system to upgrade. The main character, William, enters the cycle of reincarnation with a blessing from the gods. But the real heart of this story is how William uses these powers to find joy in life. It's a journey about starting over in life and finding happiness and earning the peace that you deserve. Reincarnated with the Strongest System reminds me a lot of Solo Leveling, which is getting its own anime soon, and you can read all of Solo Leveling on Webnovel. If you want to find either of these stories, simply go to the search bar and type in System. Not only can you read Reincarnated with the Strongest System on Webnovel, but you can read the whole System series. You can download Webnovel as an app on your phone to do all your reading, which makes it great for traveling or the toilet, honestly. Click on my link in the description down below and explore the worlds in Webnovel today. Let's take a look at this double page spread he's done here. Drawing something like this has got to take months. It has Frieza, Shanks, it has Kenshiro, it has Goku, it has Urameshi, it has literally everyone you could possibly love and imagine. Sasuke down there at the bottom. I also have this version uncolored. Yugi's on there. I believe Kaiba's in here somewhere. It's crazy. So, I mean, Murata really is just one of us. He's done a few of these gigantic, highly detailed double page spreads. I encourage you guys to go find these yourself so you can see the full image uncropped and just peer in deep. I mean, if you take a look at the top left corner right now, there's Naruto and the little Dragon Quest Dai character and like just about everyone. Jotaro is there, Vegeta flying in the corner. So you have to like really use a magnifying glass and you can find just about any character you love here, all drawn by Murata. And here he even does Star Wars. Man, that Darth Vader goes hard. Dude, I would love like a Darth Vader anime where he just runs around slicing everyone up. So awesome. Here he does Jotaro, who, if you didn't know, I got the Japanese voice actor of Jotaro to voice in Demon Rush. And for our second episode, which will be coming out in about a month or two, we got Kensho Ono. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be 5 minutes of 2D. Can't wait to show you. Growing up, next to Dragon Ball on Toonami was Yu Yu Hakusho. When Bowser, what was it called? Bowsette was a big meme thing. There he did Bowsette. And here he does Iron Man, which just looks so godly. So he loves Iron Man. He's done a few images of him. There is a Marvel anime with Iron Man, which is actually insane, where Naotoshi Shida did cuts for it. I encourage you to go on the internet and try and find that. The Avengers anime, I believe it's called, or Marvel or something like that, but it is amazing. Here we got Fire Force, and this looks like Power Rangers, but I think it's like the Japanese version of Power Rangers. I forget what they're called, but yeah, it's whatever Power Rangers was based off of. And like, gosh, just every picture is just so dynamic, man. The way Murata just does character angles and proportions and positioning, it's just unparalleled. So let's go over to Mega Man. Growing up, Mega Man was the go-to game on Nintendo. It was my favorite game growing up on Nintendo. I used to play on like a 4-inch TV, like a literal 4-inch TV. It was just like this tiny little thing. It was smaller than Nintendo itself, but man, that was my favorite game. In Japan, he's called Rockman, not Mega Man, and he's very popular over there. Okay, so let's get into the good stuff, the Dragon Ball, because his Dragon Ball is unparalleled, unbelievable. There's a lot of it, and we need to talk about it. Okay, first off is Nappa and Vegeta. The way that he draws these characters, they look so cool. It has slight One Punch Man features, but on a Dragon Ball model, particularly the eyes and the mouth and the hair are like quite softer, the clothes as well. The muscles aren't as geometrical and bulky. Overall, the characters are softer, which would make it actually easier to animate. God, I couldn't imagine how good Dragon Ball would look animated like this. You could really stretch the characters, I feel like, and create some unbelievably good animation in a model that looks like this. Here we got Raditz and Piccolo, and I believe that's Goku's mom, Gine. And then this is my favorite. Man, I had to put all these images together. Definitely Beerus and the Omni King guards look too cool, like way too good. In my opinion, this is a massive upgrade in the models of these characters. And if the anime had Beerus and the guards look like that, they would be infinitely more threatening, in my opinion. Whis looks nice and soft. I love the model. And here we see Goku as a Super Saiyan. Goku and Bulma, 18 and Krillin. And here is the non-colored version of his just gigantic collage of mainstream anime characters. All your favorites are going to be on here. I mean, this guy is a legend. Like, drawing something like this takes forever and is unbelievably difficult. And you know Murata, he probably pumped it out in an hour. I mean, the guy's just ridiculous. I mean, he's actually a god of drawing. And I just want to bless your timeline with this video. And then one final one of Vados and General Tao. All right, let's get into Iron Man and Spider-Man, or particularly Spider-Man, which Murata draws Spider-Man the most ridiculous angles. I was once told, if you want to get good at drawing, draw a lot of Spider-Man, because he does all these very strange, bendy kind of positions. And if you learn how to draw characters like that, it'll really open up your palette for being able to do complex drawings and animations, especially foreshortening. Here, Murata just takes it to the next level. Art like this is very, very, very few people can do. It's so dynamic. There is so much depth and foreshortening and so much action, yet it's all simultaneously easy to digest and look at, and it's clean. To achieve that, there's like very few people in the world that can do it. Murata makes it look effortless. These poses out of Spider-Man all are just shocking and eye-captivating. You can't take your eyes off it. They're all so dynamic and have so much depth. So I believe that Murata was actually hired to do a bunch of covers for some of these. I believe that some of this art is actually official. So I think, and you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I think he was hired to do some of Across the Spider-Verse, like the comic, or at least do the cover art for it. Here you see Miles Morales, and I'm pretty sure this one was official. I mean, it has the Marvel logo on it. I'm pretty sure they just hired him to do some cover art. Here he does Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales. It seems like he really, really loves Gwen Stacy quite a bit. You know Murata, he loves to draw females, and especially bendy, curvy females at that. And us viewers aren't going to complain. I mean, anything this guy puts out is just shockingly beautiful. I don't even know how you design and draw something like this. I mean, the sheer amount of depth and detail in it is ridiculous. I know this image is a little bit blurry. For some reason, we don't have high-res images of a lot of these. It seems like they were taken from magazines or maybe photos or a TV or something like that. But yeah, unfortunately, they're not high-res, but you can still just see like how dynamic and beautiful they are. I can't get over it. I think it's awesome that Murata not only is, hailed as one of the best artists because of One Punch Man, but he's done drawings of all of his other favorite characters as well. And you can kind of imagine what a series or a manga would look like in his style. It would be groundbreaking. Unfortunately, there's only one Murata, and it's not like he could draw multiple series at the same time. So he's just going to be preoccupied with One Punch Man. I guess in his off time, he'll give us amazing stuff like this, which is Street Fighter. This completely blew me away. Look at this standoff between Ryu and Akuma. I mean, this looks straight out of the One Punch Man manga. The contrast is so beautiful. I mean, you can feel the power of these two characters standing off, getting ready to duel. It's like they're not even fighting, but you can feel the power. That's what Murata does. That's like his special ability. He doesn't even need to draw combat to make images feel incredibly exciting and action heavy. Just, the wind, the contrast, the glare, it's enough. It's enough to make you take a step back and just be like, holy crap. And that's what we love about Murata. He's perfection. He inspires every artist and every reader that looks at his work. An unbelievable dedication to the craft. Let's get into what you really came here for, and that's the Street Fighter females, Chun-Li and Cammy, drawn in Murata style, the thickest thighs you could possibly imagine. If you thought Fubuki had thick thighs, wait until you see Chun-Li and Cammy, my guy. So I would absolutely love a one-shot of either the girls, just in Murata style. I would buy it. Thick thighs save lives. Murata knows this. He knows we love it, and he caters to us, and boy, he does not disappoint. This was a very fun video to make. If you're a fan of One Punch Man and Murata, I'm glad I got to share and show this with you guys and talk about it. Please give the video a like and a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you like Murata art. It's awesome to see that he's a nerd just like one of us and he loves all the same things that we love. Give the video a like and leave a comment to boost it in the algorithm. It helps me out a lot and it's free. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be seeing you guys soon.